The playoffs are here again. Welcome back, everybody, to the Super Mega Baseball franchise, season mode, whatever you want to call it, series. We have the Super Division Championship getting underway in this episode as we again have met up with the Crocodons here in the postseason. We know they can pitch. We couldn't beat them this year, but now the games are more important. And of course, this best of 3 series will determine who moves on to the league championship. So let's begin this series. The first pitcher we will see is Maurice Brick. I do think we may have seen him during the regular season, but we have our own pitching situation to worry about, especially last playoffs against the Crocodons. In the first inning, we were clobbered, and it resulted in us, losing our only 2 games of the playoffs last year. So need to be much more careful this time around. We have Andrew Johnson on the mound, and that goes wide of first base. So a 2-2 count to Norton Pickle, who pops up for Leon Daniels. His first inning is the big key, as is scoring first. We did not do a good job of scoring first this season, despite going 11-5. But of course now it's how we play in these games. I believe our losses to the Crocodons were like 3 or 4 to 1 and like 6 to not much. I'm not sure what it was actually, but those games weren't good. They were not good at all. I don't want this to be a game where we take forever to get going on offense, but defensively we do a great job going 3 up, 3 down to start us off. So Flash begins against Maurice Brick. Velocity and junk and a ground ball to Candela, 1 away. Keep in mind, after this season, we will continue the series, of course, and I will mix up the divisions, so we may not see the Crocodons as much moving forward beyond this year. And that is lined by Leon into right center, and that's going to go all the way to the track. Leon is in with a stand-up double. Attaboy Leon Daniels, now it's Lance Adams. Oh, I don't want to swing at that pitch. But I did anyway. 2 strikes. And the lefty goes head level there. Oh no, he clipped the corner. What a pitch by Maurice Brick. 2 outs and Andrew Johnson aboard with a man on. Oh, what was that? Almost hit him there. Didn't fall over like Leon. 2-1 to Ross. Oh no! A pop-up? That's not good. We're out of the first inning. All we had was that Leon double. Oh! Hard hit single to center. So the Crocodons have 1 aboard, a leadoff single. And here is Candela. He was definitely one of our more rivaled players early in the series, but he's quieted down and grounds into a double play here in the second. Here's Trisha Lee. I seem to remember her doing well against us in the last game. That is behind the screen. And that is rocketed past the diving glove of Rose. Their singles have been clobbered. Leon's double, not so much, but placement was ideal. And a pop-up. This is going to be Andrew Johnson trying to do it himself. Got it. So now we have Maurice Manning leading off and Darren Rose to follow. The lefty versus lefty. Manning seems to just be our offense starter. He is the guy that can get the bats going. Need to take those bad pitches. In succession, 2-2. And a soft ground ball to short. 1 away. I expect these games to be pretty low scoring. We're going to have a lot of focus on our side, especially pitching, and they're just tough to hit off of. Rose into right, though. He and Leon have hits today. Here's Corey Boyd, and remember, our championship season, it was all about Boyd. And what, 4 home runs in the playoffs? 2 strikes. That is outside the zone. Inside! That one hit him in the knee. Leon, or Corey is aboard. Almost said Corey is aboard. But that knocked down Brick's mojo. Keep an eye on that now. It's a two-on situation. Here is Starks trying to make something happen as Brick's location has not been consistent. He's trying to work outside here. And then he comes back inside. Line out, double play. Come on. We go from 2 on, 1 down, 2-0 count to the inning over just like that. Baseball stinks, man. I cannot believe that happened. Nice line out catch there by Rose. And now it's Brick. I know that wasn't like the best pitch to swing at, but that was so unlucky. Strike him out. Get that mojo down even more. There we go. Mojo -3. Norton Pickle. 1 trip through the order. A good job by Andrew Johnson, only allowing a pair of hits. Not liking these close pitches. 3-1 and a pop-up here. Get there, Starks. Get there. Every inning for Johnson has ended with a pop-out. And now Johnson will hit for the first time. If a pitcher gets a hit off the pitcher, that should, like, be a mojo multiplier. And a ground ball to short instead. Still scoreless here in the third as we go back to the top of our lineup. And that is popped up and should get down. It does. Good attempt. Didn't want to climb the ladder there. And that is hit to center field. Well done. Leon Daniels with 1 down. Daniels had the double. Oh, come on, Leon. That is Sky down the line. Get back. This might be a tag opportunity, but I'm not going to risk it here in the playoffs. No way. 2 down. Now it's Lance Adams who struck out on a very nice pitch. And that is line to left for out number 3. 3 innings complete. No score. Solid day so far for Andrew Johnson, who, like the rest of our starters, did not have a great regular season. A chance at a strikeout here to Fruitwell. Oh, come on. How about the change? That'll do! Caught! Darren Rose with a couple great plays there at short, showing off the verticality. Juanita Hernandez, inside out swing, and that is a routine out number 2. Going inside here, Johnson gets a swing and miss. Now we'll work outside with the fastball for strike 2, followed up with the changeup. Strike 3, let's go hit. Great work today by Andrew Johnson. Now we turn it over to Andrew Ross, the powerful one. And that is hit to center for a single. Here is Maurice Manning now. The mojo becoming an issue for Brick. It's a medium pressure situation. Oh, come on behind that pitch. And that is into the... Oh, come on. I thought it would go into the gap. We're trying for third. No, we're not. Ross back to second. That may have saved a run, though. Just deflecting it with his glove. Now Rose, who singled in his first trip. We need to get that first run across. Inside, ball 2. And strike 1 on the upper part of the plate. Reach for that one. Now 2-2 to Darren Rose. And he hits this to center. It gets down. Go home, Andrew Ross. 1-0 B-Wolves here in Game 1. Corey Boyd now trying to continue the fun. Look at the mojo. This should be a high-pressure situation, though. It really should. Strike 2. And count is evened up. Up high for ball 3. And a ground ball to Candela. They get 2. But Manning advances to third, and Starks will try to bring him in. Good pitch. Hit to center. And another line out. We only get 1. Just 1. But it's a lead nonetheless. Dribble to third. Manning across the diamond, out number 1. Here's Trisha Lee. And pulled down the line, a tad foul. Here's the fork ball running inside. Again, foul. She's swinging early here. Let's go fastball. And now going late and into left. Lance can't get there. That'll be a double. Good piece of hitting. Crocodons trying to get that run back. Here's Miyoshi. Some nice pitches here by Andrew Johnson. And foul. Curveball. Tap back up the middle. Runner holds. And out number 2. Leanne drive with 2 down. Swings and misses. A waste pitch there, seeing if she'd offer. That one works. Strike 2. And pulled to deep left. Back to the wall. Got it. Out number 3. All right, Andrew, bottom 5. Back to work in the box as that goes deep to center. It has a chance to get my hopes up. Out number 1. All right, Flashy. Oh, no, off a brick. He stops it. Out number 2. Leon Daniels. No, a pop-up. Good work by Brick. He does quick work in the 5th. And we're going on to top 6 now. Brick leads off. Would love to get that mojo even further down, so we're going to try to get that strikeout. Not offering at these bad pitches, really. And that's up the middle, and scooped up by Rose for out number 1. Thought that might slowly get through. Four-seamer on the outside for strike 2, followed up by the curveball. And ball 1 to Pickle. Two-seamer, strike 3. Gordon Fruitwell. Up the middle, fielded by Johnson. 6 shutout innings. Here's Lance Adams, 0 for 2. I like that pitch. It was too slow for me. Oh, come on. That could have been clobbered. And that gets down for a base hit. Some of these hits by us have not been very great with the contact. Wow, Brick is taken out. Usually you don't see a pitcher taken out when they're, you know, keeping only 1 run on the board. But Tia Mayfair now in the game, and she has velocity and junk. So 1 down, or 1 aboard for Andrew Ross. I'm still ahead of these pitches. Let's go! Deep to center! Andrew Ross! Off the wall! It's still rolling around. Ross to third. Lance comes home. It is 2-0. I was for sure thinking that'd be a homer. Maybe Manning delivers the long ball. Down the line, fair ball, they're going home. Ross in a pickle, this isn't good. Gotta get back to third, and he does. Ends up being an infield single. Speaking of singles, Rose has 2 and almost goes down the line. Uh-oh, some bad pitches. No, I tried to put that in the outfield, and I may have screwed up. Okay, Corey. 0 for 1. Is Boyd going to be back to his playoff self from a couple years ago? Nearly hit him again. Grounded to Candela. They get 2. That's how you keep runs off the board. So Johnson's still in the 7th, but I may have to look into taking him out soon as Hernandez hits this over Andrew's head and Starks on to first. That is popped behind, and now the 4-seamer. Underneath it for strike 2, and the screwball. Come on. The screwball again. That'll do! Strike 3 for Andrew. Candela. Look at that mojo. And he rockets this to second base. Clean play by Starks. To the bottom of the 7th inning we go. Starks leading us off. And he pulls this to Candela. And out at first. Woody Agno. The velocity specialist. Although has junk too. Oh, I don't want to have Andrew pitch anymore, actually. He had a good day. And he gets somebody ahead in the count. I'm not ready, man. There we go. Okay, we're going to call on... We got to call on Hudson. Come on now, the power. Especially with Woody pitching as fast as he does. He's supplying the power. All Hudson has to do is hit square. Okay. Ground out. So much for that physics lesson. Here's Flash Jackson. 2 outs in the 7th. Some wild pitching, though, by Woody. Inside out, jam to left center. And that is out number 3. Who's entering in the 8th? It is our best pitcher this year. It is Evan Newton. He will try to keep this 2-run lead intact. Trisha Lee swings and misses. Fastball pulled down the line and foul. Watch out, So he gets ahead in the count. And the screwball won't work. How about the slider? Inside. That works. Strike 3. This is one of our best pitching performances so far. I don't know why I had to say that now. I could wait later. Again, ahead in the count. Up the middle. Great at bat. And that one had some awkward skip. I think it hit the bag. So a 1-out single for Miyoshi. Now Leanne drive. Oh, strike 1. Nice pitch. And this is a slow tapper. And the Bee-Wolves have turned 2. We're going bottom 8. Can we add any more runs? 2, 3, 4 hitters. Exactly who you want in this situation. Down the line again goes Leon, drifting, foul, and out number 1. All right, Lance. And back to Agno, out number 2. And Andrew Ross, 2 down in the 8th. Oh, way late there. Late again, 2 strikes. Popped it up behind third base. And so, we're going to the 9th with a 2-0 lead. Evan Newton will remain in the game. Agno leads off with the ground out. 1 down. Norton Pickle. That's jammed for strike 1. And lifted into left. This is Lance. Making the... No, he dropped it! No! Lance Adams dropped it and left. A routine play blundered. And the tying run at the plate. Can Newton battle back? Popped up. And who's going to make the play? Caught. 2 outs. And Juanita Hernandez. Newton has to be careful here against the power. Starting away. Now a slider. Hit past the diving glove of Starks. And runners at the corners. 2 outs. Bruno Adamo entering. We're going to call on Andy Beckwith for 1 out. That's all we need. Adamo now at first base. The winning run is at the plate. Can Andy Beckwith slam the door? Starts behind. Let's work away. Taking off for second. And out at second. It's a bowl game. 2-0 B-Wolves. They brought in the speed and Leon Daniels throws him out at second. We secure the win 2-0. They had 6 hits. We had 8. 5 strikeouts for our pitchers. There you go. We're up 1 game. Just simming the game now in the Mega Division. And that game goes to the Sirloins. So, through 1 game each, B-Wolves and Sirloins have the win and the advantage going into Game 2. Can we win this series next episode? We shall find out. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for much more Super Mega Baseball. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.